Every night, like clockwork, I found solace in my walks through the cemetery, where the world seemed to pause, and the whispers of the wind were my only companions. The moonlight cast long shadows, and the cool air carried a sense of calm that I couldn't find anywhere else. But one night, as I strolled past the weathered tombstones, I heard something unusual, a soft, murmuring voice that seemed to drift up from the ground, carrying my name on the breeze. It was faint at first, like a trick of the mind, but as the nights went on, the whispers grew more insistent, leaving me questioning my sanity. Intrigued and unnerved, I began to investigate, tracing the whispers to a secluded corner of the cemetery where a cluster of ancient graves lay, forgotten by time. The headstones were cracked and covered in moss, their inscriptions barely legible. I could feel a presence there, something watching, waiting. I found myself drawn to one grave in particular, marked only with the initials ES and a date that had long since faded away. It was then that I felt a chill run down my spine, as if the very earth beneath my feet was alive with anticipation. Driven by a mix of fear and curiosity, I returned night after night, trying to understand the message hidden in those whispers. Each time, the voice seemed clearer, more desperate, urging me to uncover a truth buried deep within the cold ground. I started to dig, my hands working methodically in the moonlit silence, until I unearthed a small, rusted box. Inside, I found a collection of letters, brittle with age, detailing a tragic love affair and a betrayal that ended in murder. The final letter was addressed to me, by name, a plea for justice from beyond the grave. As I stood there, holding the fragile remnants of a long-lost life, the whispers ceased, replaced by an overwhelming silence. The truth had been revealed, and the restless spirit had found its peace. But the cost was not mine alone to bear. I realized that I had become part of the cemetery's story, forever linked to the secrets of hell. The whispers might have stopped, but as I left that night, I knew they would eventually find another to listen, another name to call. And I could only hope that, when they did, that person would be ready to listen.